What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Detail Garage. We're glad you could join us again. Today we've got this awesome Challenger in the shop, and as you can see, it's got a lot of modifications done to it. Carbon fiber hood, deep tint, big wheels, and this beautiful blue paint job. Now, to enhance that while also protecting it, we're going to use our Glossworkz Auto Bath, which is going to produce tons of suds and gloss magnification, so we can get all this dirt and debris off the surface without scratching it. Now, you may notice that up here inside the headlight you've got your regular headlights, but also in here this is an induction for your turbo. We're going to go ahead and tie off this towel just so we can have some kind of blockage, just so we're not flooding it with water and soap. So we'll just stuff that in there, and that'll prevent any kind of grime or anything that's on the surface from flying into the motor. But to get started, we've got our two buckets set up over here. One's going to be for our wash solution, and the second's going to be for our rinse. And over here you can see all the products I'll be using. Our snow foamer, this is going to produce tons of suds using less PSI. Our Glossworkz Auto Bath, as I mentioned, this is going to produce tons of suds so we don't scratch as we're washing. And I've chosen to go with a black wash mitt just to get a contrast between the blue. Now I've got two dirt traps set up. The color doesn't make a difference. It's just so you can coordinate one as your rinse and one as your wash. So we'll place it in at an angle and then press it all the way against the bottom. This is going to create a seal so we don't get any of that dirt back up through the cones and putting it back on the vehicle. And we'll also put one in our secondary bucket. This is to further reduce the amount of dirt and grime coming back onto the vehicle, just so we don't scratch it. Now we'll add about an ounce of our Glossworkz Auto Bath to our wash bucket. And if you're measuring out how much an ounce is, it's about 3 capfuls on your 16-ounce bottle. We'll also do the same to our foam cannon, about an ounce. And then we'll reattach the top, shake it up, mix it all together, and then we'll start rinsing down the car. So just a quick tip, whenever you're using a foam cannon or a foam gun, if you use warm water, it produces more thicker shaving cream style suds. So that's going to give you more lubrication as you wash. So now that we've got it all set up over here, we're going to rinse off the vehicle and move on to the foaming process. Now that the car is all soaped up, we're going to move on to the scrubbing process. Using one of our wash mitts, we'll start at the highest point and then working our way down in straight lines, we're going to pick up all the remaining dirt and debris for a scratch-free shine. So as I mentioned, we're going to start at the top and then just working in straight lines. This is picking up anything that was left on the surface without scratching. Now, although this car doesn't seem very dirty, that's because this car gets detailed on a regular basis. It still has that regular daily driving grime. So we want to take it off to get this thing getting the ultimate shine. We're going to come over here to our second bucket and dunk in our wash mitt. And this is releasing anything that was stuck on the wash mitt underneath the cones. This way we're not getting it back on the car. And we'll take it outside of the bucket and bring it out on the ground. This is just further reducing any chances of bringing that dirt back onto the vehicle, which can scratch the paintwork. And then back to our clean solution, and then we'll keep on washing. Now you guys can see that by using Glossworkz Auto Bath, we took care of all that loose dirt and debris that's sitting on top of the surface without scratching, and it's magnified the gloss to give this electric blue a really nice pop. Now to dry it before we create any water spots, we're going to use our Miracle Dryer Towel. It's brand new, so it's never been used. I'm going to tear off the tag, just so we're not installing any new swirls or scratches. And then just like when we were washing, we're going to start at the highest point and drape it on the vehicle and start picking up all this water. And the reason why we're starting at the highest point is because we don't want to drag any of this water into areas we've already dried, which would be counterproductive. So to check these products out, go to our website, chemicalguys.com, If you like this car or this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. We launch videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we'll see you guys next time right here in the Detail Garage.